And I am going to go live. It's preparing, you guys. It's getting there. All right, I think we're live. All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. If you are tuning in live here on Facebook, welcome everybody. Make sure you share this with everybody, your customers, your friends, your family, your teams, etc. Share it with them because we want to welcome everybody into the Happy Co Fireside chat that we're doing here today with some of the founding members of the Happy Co. You guys, I am so excited to have all of you here with us. We get to share our stories, why we are so happy, why we are so excited to be here. So grab a cup of coffee, grab a glass of wine, grab a warm, cozy blanket, snuggle up because this is going to be a live that you won't want to miss. You're going to hear some incredible stories from some incredible people who have been here for over 2 years, who have started here from the beginning. And so we invite you to be a part of it because we feel everybody deserves to be happy. You know, over 3 years ago, when Mark and I started our journey here, we really were excited because this was a place that we could actually call home. We have this culture and community where we elevate one another. We meet people where they're at and we love them for who they are. You know, the foundation was built on love, one brick at a time. And you're going to see some incredible faces on here tonight where you're going to just hear some stories. So it's just going to be very casual, you guys. We're just going to share our excitement, our love, our joy of where we're going, the vision and mission of what the Happy Co is all about. And so, you know, without further ado, I want to go ahead and invite a very special couple that we asked to get on to this happy fireside chat. And that is our president, Garrett McGraw, and his incredible, beautiful wife, Sylvia McGraw. She is our chief experience officer. And I'll tell you, ever since they both came here today, or should I say not today, but a long time ago, when they came into our company, they brought their hearts and soul. And they really have listened to the field. They've loved on us. We've accepted them in and they've accepted us in. And together, we're going to create this incredible company that we call the Happy Co. So without further ado, Garrett and Sylvia, go ahead and unmute and share away.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for inviting us here and having an opportunity to be on with you here. We were attracted from the very beginning to a team of people who were both kind and honest. And that was one of the biggest attractions for us. In other words, it wasn't a them and us. In other words, it wasn't the field, it wasn't corporate as two separate teams and two separate visions. Love the fact that there is respect for one another. And one of the CO stands for is collaboration. In other words, us working together. You know, I've worked in too many places whereby, you know, and been 30 years in the network marketing profession. And one of the things that I loved here is already you had here, you don't have, leaders don't point fingers. Leaders work together, and collaboration is that handshake, not that pointing fingers. And I love that here in the field and here in the corporate team, we're just one team that says we win together or we learn together. And everybody puts everything that they have, no one's calling into question the spirit of intent of the other person. The spirit of intent here is we're all working here. All you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is good enough. And we're raising the bar together. I love the fact that the CO is about community, that we're one big community here. And I love the fact that we're launching, Judy, and going to have, our website. It was delayed by a week, but you know what? So are a lot of other things. I love the fact we got Ricky Durant on here, who was posted, and his wife said, I'm so grateful, for electricity. I love that, but no, seriously, yes. Think about it. She didn't go and say, hey, I blame,
and water.
Yes, and heating and gas. And, having safe roads and being able to get around and all these other things. I just love that, we're going to create and we're going to launch, you're going to have a new customer website.
Yep.
And that's going to be on Monday, a new distributor website.
In other words, the business site where you would show the business to somebody who maybe wants to become a new brand partner.
And the fact that we got to create it together. Because if you look at the
back office,
if you look at Kim and Sean, if you look at Lisa Yan, you look at Ricky and Jessica Durant, you look at Cindy and Phil Feaster, Robin and Steve, you look at Brian, you look at Garrett and Sylvia, look at Mark and Judy. We didn't know one person created this because there's very little power today in one. There's power in team. We don't ever get on here and talk about we're all self-made. We're not self-made. We're team-made.
And we know there's so many people on Facebook right now. We're not just trying to name this group of people. It's so many people who are alive right now on Facebook watching this together, I love this, being able to tune in to this kind of virtual fireside chat where we can be together. We can collaborate, have community, all the things that you just talked about, Garrett.
No. And you know what? I love our profession. I love the profession of network marketing because it's redemptive. In other words, it doesn't matter what people have done in their past. It's what are we going to do together in our futures? Yeah. And I love the fact that it's not about a memory. It is about collaborating and creating a new future. And just because you create a bright future, you don't have to take away from the future of others. This is not, this is abundance thinking. I love the idea of abundance thinking. When you have a pie, when you've got scarcity thinking, you're going, who's taking my piece of the pie?
Or do they have a bigger piece than I do? I saw theirs is 2 millimeters bigger.
Exactly. But what we're saying here is we can bake as many pies as we want to.
Make more pies.
And I guess that's
can be cooking. Big pies.
Well, we get to do that together. So we have a new customer website. We've got a new distributor business presentation website, new back office, a completely new brand. The Happy Co, as Sylvia said, it didn't just come out of nowhere. It came out of a 3-year experience that so many of you together has had. It's not one person. As Margaret Mead said, never forget the power of a committed few. We're more than a committed few now. And we're a powerful community of people. You've also got new countries. We've got Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and you're going to see an incredibly aggressive global expansion in 2021 and in 2022. We've attracted an investor like Mr. Phai Chan. I mean, Mr. Phai Chan's story with our company started over 3 years ago. And I love the fact that happiness as a movement and a concept is something that he loves.
He's always been behind.
Without a doubt.
Which speaks to our hearts as well. I remember back in the day when you were interviewing Sean Acor before he even spoke for the ANMP. Now, he spoke in the ANMP in 2014, but before that even, I remember we did a book launch with him and you interviewed him. It was before Happiness, his second book. It was right after the Happiness Advantage. And I'll never forget that. It was electric. I wish I could find that recording. But anyways,
It wasn't it Chris
The
and Josephine
happy-
Gross's home?
oh, you're right. It was Chris and Josephine Gross's home. I think Sarah Robbins was there, and
She was.
Carlos Marin and
Jordan
Jordan
Adler.
Adler. But anyways, I digress. But the happiness movement is something that, I mean, its time has come.
When
And
was
you
this?
guys, that was, I think it was September 2013, I want to say, right around there. It was the fall of 2013. But anyways, and it was because I remember hearing, I mean, that whole concept of we've got it backwards. I mean, which comes first, success or happiness? People think if they're successful, they're going to be happy, but it's actually in reverse. When you are happy and when you can hold happiness and choose happy, that's when the success comes. And that's really been just part of our DNA since, since well before then. I know you were.
I remember because you were so excited about it. I just flown back from Mexico, Peru, Colombia, and Ecuador. I remember just being in those places, 10-day trip, done 2 cities in each one of them. And and I only just landed. And you said, you've got to see this guy called Sean Acorn. It is absolutely incredible. And just the journey that we've all come on here together. And that's why I'm just chatting about this, because it's a fireside chat. I hadn't thought about that till now.
Well, it's so, I just feel like this is sort of the culmination of so many different things, what we're about to experience tomorrow, when the Happy Co and your new website and the brand and your mission, but it's everything you have created. You took that and ran with that. You took that idea, those interviews, those, Sean speaking at ANMP or whatever it was. All of you who are listening right now, who are brand partners with the Happy Co and with this movement, you created this. You did this. I mean, you were the first ones to say, all to hold in your heart and really build a business and a mission and vision around everyone deserves to be happy. I mean, that's just so fundamental. And I really feel like it's almost, it is a moment in history right now that you guys are a part of, and it's exciting to be a part of it, to see this really come to fruition and to know that we have the backing and financial resources and wherewithal of somebody who is
Thank you, Mr. Fai-Chan.
Mr. Fai-Chan, and then the people that he's
Attractive
putting in
people like
place.
JT,
like Bo Short, and all the other team members who are, all busily working in the background, making things happen for you that you're going to start seeing. The first one's the website. There's going to be new things all the time that you're going to, oh my gosh, things got so much easier. Oh my gosh, things got so much bigger. Things got happier. Things got just more exciting and unique and authentic. It's a huge, huge vision that you are just really starting and embarking on right now, but you created the foundation. That's what you did. You created that foundation for what's to come and truly becoming a global movement, a global company, a global mission and vision that now you're going to be able to just enjoy the fruits of. So I just think it's a really exciting time. We're gonna, as you all know, you've gotten the emails tomorrow, the website at some point before 5 o'clock, the websites will go online and you'll see your new websites. And yeah, it's a super exciting and fun time to be a part of what we're all doing here together.
And I just want to say last thing and pass it back to Judy is that one of the big things that attracted Sylvia and I was it was a community. And, it was a community of people who didn't have these big, wild egos.
Mhm.
With all the success that you guys had enjoyed, you embraced us and let us be blended into your family. We're blended into your family.
Your happy family.
Without a doubt. And it wasn't one person, it wasn't one idea. It really was that collaboration, that community. That we really felt. And it was about authentic acceptance. And I loved authentic acceptance. In other words, people were being authentically accepted into this community, regardless of their, the faith, regardless of their background, regardless of any financial transaction. I mean, it truly was an authentically accepting community that we were embraced and blended into that made us feel like we're at home.
Yeah.
You know, there are people here who have had some, you know, home runs already, and there are people here who have never run to first base here. But what we're all creating here is our forever home. In other words, we've made a decision that it's going to be about our forever home, and it's going to be authentic acceptance. The second thing that I love that you say all the time, it's about loving people where they're at. It's not transactional. It's not about me elevating myself by pointing my finger at someone else, saying I'm better than someone else, putting someone else down. It's about elevating other people. If we don't have something good to say, you know, we choose not to say anything at all. We want to raise people up. We want to be the change that we want to see in the world. And I just love that. You know, we're not one way in private with someone and another way in public with someone. We are truly consistent. None of us say that we're perfect, but we truly are looking to be better every single day. And the last thing is, it's about love and light. And I just believe with every fiber of my being is that, you know, we don't talk about anything, you know, we talked about elevated energy. We talk
elevated.
Yes,
Yeah.
we talk about, you know, it's about co-creating, creating more than you've had before. It's not about taking. It is about creating. It is about abundance, it's a rate of vibration that's attractive to other people. And you're going to have a website and a community that reflects that, new products that reflect that. And I truly believe Mark and Judy, Brian Heflin, Robin Grigsby, Cindy and Phil Feaster, Lisa Young, Kim and Sean, Ricky and Jessica Durant, Maria and Mark Jambrone, and everyone that's on here. Guys, there's no such thing as coincidence. It's God's way of remaining anonymous. Life is happening not to us, but for us. We are in this moment because we were built and made for times such as these. And we are going to go out there and we are going to have a positive impact on the world. I believe in the future, you know, when they talk about emotional health, when they talk about physical health, when they talk about financial health, when they talk about spiritual health, when they talk about the health of a nation being the health of a family, when they combine all these things, we will be part of the history that people will speak to and say, you played a role in that. We played a significant global role in that, because I believe we're built for moments such as these. And I know that sounds lofty, that sounds idealistic, that sounds large, but that's what I believe that we're here to do. So Mark and Judy, thank you very much for inviting us on here in that Sunday afternoon.
Faith, hope, and victory. We were listening to one of our favorite pastors this morning, and I wrote it down: faith, hope, and victory. And it's the happiness, everything that you're doing. I mean, you will see that victory and you will be giving hope to others. You will be that light. And I truly believe it. You're part of something unique and special in all of your years. I mean, especially as being elected president of the Association of Network Marketing Professionals, we've seen a lot. This is unusual. This is unique. If this is your first experience and your first time doing something like this, and you're going, oh, are all companies like this? No, this is so special. It's so unique, and we're so blessed to be a part of it, and so blessed to be partnered, you know, linking arms, linking aims with all of you all. So again, we feel very blessed to be here. Thank you very much.
And there's lots of great companies in our profession. Together, we're elevating our profession and the world. And we just are blessed to be part of that and to be invited to be linking arms and linking aims with you guys. We're doing worthy work. So let me pass it back to y'all. We just are blessed to be part of that and to be invited.
Thank you, Garrett.
Linking arms and linking
Thank
aims
you,
with you
Sylvia,
guys. We're
so
doing
much
worthy work. So
for
let me pass
sharing
it back to y'all.
such incredible insight on the future and the vision of where our company is going. We truly appreciate all that you
Okay, hold on. I gotta interfere. Just 1 second. We're having technical challenges.
Uh-oh,
But
what's
this is
going
real.
on?
This is all real. So I think, Judy, your Facebook page is still pulled up, and so it's a delay. Hold on. I gotta interfere. 1 second. We're having technical challenges.
Oh my goodness. Well,
This
see,
is real. This is all real. So I think, Judy, your Facebook page is still pulled up, and so it's a delay.
hey, if I can do this, anybody can do this, right?
We're having technical challenges.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, you can read out, Judy. We'll run with it, and then You know what, that's what's so awesome about this business is we all get to be coachable, teachable, and we can make mistakes and love it along the way. But we'll work with it, and then we'll just, let's see. I think if you can mute the Zoom, your Zoom, or your, yeah. You know, it used to be a lot easier when we could just do Facebook Live and just make it. Now we're doing Zoom that goes over into Facebook. And then it's like you've got these two stations. You cannot see what's going on over here unless you're set up really professional, which we all know that we're just normal, average people doing this business. So we can make average mistakes.
Got it fixed.
Got it.
Hey, this is when I need the chief experience officer to be handling this thing. Sylvia, I need my right hand lady here, but I think I got it. You guys, if anyone can do this, this is what I love about this business, is you can just be real. You can be raw. You can make mistakes and everyone will be forgiving. So please, this is great. But Garrett and Sylvia, thank you so much for sharing your hearts. Thank you for coming into our fireside chat and sharing, you know, the vision and the mission of the Happy Co. We are so excited. We are so blessed to be here, to be a part of this family together. And thank you again for coming on here and sharing. This is going to be a fun time, you guys. So get that blanket, snuggle up, and this is going to be fun. So hang on. So we're going to go to our next awesome, amazing person. I know that she has been busy, so I'm going to go ahead and let her go first. This is Maria Jambroni. We've met several years ago, and she's one of my besties. I love her to death. Maria, will you unmute and get off the camera there and show your beautiful smile and face and share with everybody why you're so excited to be a part of the Happy Co? Or maybe Maria's not there now. All right, see, you gotta just ad-lib this stuff, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Kim and Sean McLean, the powerhouse couple from Florida.
Oh my gosh.
Take it away. We love these two. They have such big servant hearts, and they're going to share their love and passion of why they're here and why the Happy Co. Why is this such a special place, you guys? And why should everyone take a look?
So, hey everybody, Kim and Sean McLean from beautiful North Florida, and today actually is the most beautiful day we have had in months, but especially the last month. It's been raining, it's been cold. I even had to go put a sweatshirt on so I could participate in a fireside chat, and I come out and I'm like,
you did it on
purpose.
purpose.
Obvious that we've been married 25 years because we match unintentionally.
Oh,
so
yes.
my bad.
You know you wanted to match me. Come on.
Oh my goodness. I'll just say real quick that we love all of you guys. And the main reason why we are here is because of these amazing people. Some people that are on here, we met a couple years ago, a few years ago. Some people we met when we got started here. Some people we've just met recently. And we love each and every one of them because we complete each other. We're a family, and we don't try to compete with one another. We complete one another. And that's what I love about this community. When we got started here, this was not my forte, and it's still not. I love to be in the back office. I love to be loving on people, but I don't like to be in the forefront. I don't like to be in the limelight. And I want people to kind of say, take my hand and let's do this together. And so when we got started here, that's what I wanted to make sure that I did for my people or for my friends and family, was never say, oh, okay, you can do this, you got this, but never take their hand and lead them and help them and do it with them. And so that's one of the main differences that I love about the Happy Co. is that, for starters, everybody wants to be happy. I don't care what you say. Everybody wants to be happy. People always tell Sean and I, y'all are too happy. There is no such thing. They're just jealous, I think. But you know, to have that ability to be able to treat others the way that you want to be treated. And that is, I wanted someone that would take my hand and say, come on, girl, we got this. Not, you got this, you can do it. No, I didn't know what to do. Yeah, I could do it, but what am I supposed to do? So when we got here, we said, let's show people, let's do it with people. And this community's been amazing. I absolutely love it. We're super stoked about the new website and the launch that's happening tomorrow. Cannot wait to just the ease, the simplicity, the beauty, the products. It's all amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's been a wild ride. The last 3 years has been insane, but we haven't seen anything yet. We already know it. We've set records. We broke mindsets. I can just share that from my personal view. I remember when we first got going, the stuff that Mike Massini would tell me, I'm like, you're nuts. We can't do that in the next 30 days. And we would double it. And I'm like, what? And we didn't have any systems. We had no clue what we were doing. We were just loving on people and sharing products that actually work, high impact products. And that's, those products, the community's what drew us in. The products literally changed our lives. And we're just here loving life and just trying to share that with other people. I'm laughing listening to this loop that we had going from the Facebook coming back in on Zoom. And I didn't want to, I learned not to interrupt. That's the big thing for me, but hence Kim got to speak without any interruption. Did y'all notice that? Like, I've been doing some personal growth here, but what I was laughing during that. What I wanted to share was, dude, like, we've literally owned a landscape irrigation lawn maintenance business for over 21 years. And if I can do this, anybody can do this. You do not have to be technical. You do not have to know how to run a computer. Heck, Ricky Durant's do it. No, come on. I always got to pick on Ricky. We're like two red personalities. We always just pick on each other. But honestly, guys, this has just been the most life-changing group of people we've ever been around. And we've been a part of some pretty phenomenal church organizations that never had community like this community. And if it wasn't for this community, to be honest with you, over the last year and a half of growing, because we grew so fast, almost 5,000% in our first 12 months, over the last year and a half, we've had to kind of like put the brakes on and clean things up and get it fixed. Hence this new brand launch, right? And had it not been for this community, there's absolutely no way we'd have been able to stick it out, however you want to say it, till now. And so you don't even have to talk. Listen, we're in North Florida, talk how you want. So anyhow, Judy, I'm passing it back to you. We love every one of you guys. And I just want to finish with this. When I look around, and there's so many more people that are not on this call. So it's you can't even start to drop names. But I can literally look around on this call right now, and the strengths that I find in every single one of you are so unique and different that, like, Kim nailed it when she talked about how we come together and to use each other's strengths for this community. Like, every single one of you on this call brings something different or a unique way to look at it and hear it. And that's been probably the greatest journey for us, is to get in those rooms and to just share thoughts and love on each other and be able to look at life from a different perspective. So, and there's my buddy, Chris Schweda, and he just jumped on at the perfect time. So I'm going to shut up, throw it back to you, Judy.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Sean and Kim. See how much fun we have here, you guys. This is like one big happy family where we literally can laugh at each other, laugh with each other, and really have a bunch of fun. And so I'm going to go to the next person. And this person, her name is Cindy Feaster. I got to meet Cindy Feaster. I know we're going to call you guys out, but I got to meet Cindy Feaster. She comes from the corporate world. So she has a whole different perspective because this is her first time around. So Cindy, thank you for being here. Go ahead and unmute yourself and share why you're so excited and why you love the Happy Co.
Hey, Judy, thanks so much for putting this together on this Sunday afternoon. It was a short notice, and I just want to thank everybody that's out there listening in. You know, whether you get a few minutes, you have to do the replay. We're just glad that you're here this afternoon. Yeah, I'm Cindy. I'm down here in Southwest Florida. It is a beautiful day. Prayers go out to everybody still struggling because of those horrific storms happening across this country and into Canada and some of our other countries. But Judy, you said it right. I am a corporate America girl. You know, more than 30 years in corporate America. When these products were shared with me, I had a real need for the products. I was overweight. I was in a funk. You know, I was, almost 57 years old. So guys, you're never too old to dream a new dream and chase down your dreams. But, I had no experience in the industry, but Ricky Durant shared this amazing product with me that really changed my life. I love the fact, number one, that these products don't discriminate. They're for everybody. Doesn't matter if you're young, right? We have children having success on these products. It doesn't matter if you're an octogenarian. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, right? They do not discriminate. They're for everybody. And they worked for me right out the gate. Now, I didn't know anything about this industry, but Ricky knew that I was a businesswoman. And he said, girl, you're a businesswoman. You got to at least be open to learning about the opportunity. And I told him I understood opportunity. And yes, I was open to learning about opportunity. And that was in November of 2017. He absolutely shared with me the vision that this company had, the innovative products, the blue ocean technology and the formulation, the proprietary and patented products that were going to make a difference not only in my life, but in the lives of my friends and my family. And I knew, again, being a businesswoman, that this was something that was winning. This was a winner, right? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And so I jumped in and just, let Ricky lead and mentor me. And that's what I did because I'm not from the industry. I didn't know what I didn't know. But here's the really cool thing I didn't know, that just 5 months into this opportunity with these amazing products, even with a startup company, I was able for the first time in my adult life to turn in my resignation to corporate America just 5 months after starting in this business with this opportunity. You talk about a godsend. If somebody would have told me, if Ricky would have said, Cindy, in 5 months, your life could look completely different and feel completely different, I would have said, no way. Because I was counting down till 62, maybe 65, right, for my retirement. God has just blessed this company. God has blessed this business and people in this business. These products are changing lives. I mean, there are teary stories of real change because of these products. I'm so excited for what's to come this weekend. A new brand, really like a new company, same amazing products, right? But a whole new feel. It feels good, bright colors and happy. That's who we are. We're happy. Everybody wants to feel happy. Everybody wants to feel amazing. Everybody wants to feel elevated. This company and these products do that. This community of people, I'm looking at all of y'all and I just feel so blessed to be able to, have you share your talents and gifts with me, with my team, with us and others. And I'm just so privileged to be sitting here today. Like Sean and Kim said, there could be so many more here, but this was a quick put together for a fireside chat. And I just feel so blessed to be here with all of y'all. I'm so excited for the future of this company. We haven't even hit momentum yet, y'all. And I didn't know what that meant in the industry, but look it up. We haven't even hit it yet. We are on our way to a legacy company. And that just gets me so excited and it rocks my world. Thanks for having us, Judy. I really appreciate you putting this all together.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Cindy. If you guys didn't get all excited and happy after hearing Cindy, my goodness, right? We are so excited. We're so happy. And yes, the Happy Co. You deserve to be happy. Everybody deserves to be happy. So I'm going to go to my next guest. And this is, I want to call him, he's kind of like a son to me. Everybody calls me Mama Judy here, but this this gentleman, this young man, because yes, I am older than him. When I met him several years ago, we locked arms like we do here, but I welcomed him in. He welcomed me into his life, and now I feel like I'm his mama. And I love him. He has a huge heart. He is strong. Like when Sean said he's red, but he has a big heart. And so without further ado, I want to introduce to you Ricky Durant. Ricky, unmute yourself and share your heart, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Judy. I'm just blessed to be here with you guys. I started my network marketing journey 5 years ago, went through my first journey, and that's how I met a couple of people on this call. And then I just happened to reach out to you, 3 years ago. I was pretty broken. I just lost my best friend. I was building a house. I was working 7/12s. That means working 12-hour days, 7 days a week, nights and days. And me and this guy, Chris Schweda, on the call that just jumped in, we started talking about the industry and how we were hoping that we could find something that would help the little person win. And whenever I say the little person, let me just rephrase that. It's the person just getting started that's never had success in this industry. And I was literally praying for another opportunity because the first opportunity didn't go as I planned. And I remember reaching out to you, Judy, and you invited me to Dallas, Texas. And whenever I got to that lobby and you said it's coffee, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, why didn't you tell me that before I got on the plane? I said, I'm a bodybuilder. I can't promote coffee and happy coffee. That don't sound good coming out of my mouth, right? Like, not at all. And guys, I'll tell you this, out of 27 years I'm being into health and wellness, I've never had a product like this in my body that's helped with appetite suppression, mental clarity, mental focus, and overall mental health. Okay. That's so important because people take that for granted. There's so many people that I talk to on a daily basis that are just dying inside and they're afraid to come out and tell you. Okay. So that's what we talk about all the time. Reach out, pick up the phone and talk to your friend. Guys, we just went through the most devastating year in 2020. And to be launching the Happy Co is like a dream come true to us, because whenever we started, hey, it was a startup company. And guess what? It was a startup company. But through the process and us believing into what we were going to create, we did that, right? And then the puzzle pieces started coming together. Look, like Cindy Feaster, never done network marketing before, guys. I want you guys to really think about this. Corporate, okay, for 30 years, never done network marketing, got excited, started sharing this product and built a business over $800,000 a month in sales. Where would you go do that if the products didn't work, if they weren't affordable, if we didn't have a simple system that was duplicatable? You couldn't just go do that. The lady's never done network marketing before. She just got excited and she was very coachable and she just went out there and duplicated like crazy. And now that we're getting ready to take our company to the world, guys, it's so exciting because we've worked so hard for everything that all of you on Facebook, our customers, our business partners, we all created this. And now the world is going to see the Happy Co, the happy message. Think about that. Coming out of 2020, who does not deserve to be happy? Think about that. And we are getting ready to take this company to the world and take this company to a billion-dollar brand like we all talked about from the very beginning. Everything that you guys on this call, everything that you guys on Facebook, all our team members, you guys created this. This wasn't me. This wasn't Judy. This wasn't Cindy. This wasn't Lisa. This wasn't Sean and Kim. This was Chris. But the belief that we had whenever we started here never went away. We never got distracted on where we were going and where we were taking the people in the journey with us. Guys, It was all about the mission and helping other people elevate their life. Okay. Hope. Remember the word hope. It stands for helping other people elevate. That's what we get to do for a living, guys. We help to elevate other people on a daily basis and help them achieve whatever goal they're looking for in life, whether it's making $500 to $1,000 a month or whether it's more than that. We're here, we're a big happy family. And a lot of these faces on this Zoom, guys, we're cross lines to each other. Think about that for a second. In most companies, you wouldn't have that. It's my team, your team, my team, your team. Well, guess what? We don't have that here. The egos aren't in our company. We're one big happy family on a mission to go out there and spread happiness through the world. And the world's going to find out who the happy company is in 2021, 2022. Like Gary McGrath said, we're blessed to be here. Thank you, Judy, for putting this on. I'm super excited about the future of our company and about the future of everyone that joins us in this journey. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ricky Durant. Okay. Does he not like fire you up, right? That red just comes out, right? So exciting. So blessed. So excited that you said yes back 3 years ago, you guys. 3 years ago, over 3 years ago, we have been blessed from the beginning. Why? Because we're here at the right time, the right place, with the right people, the right company, because it's right. And I'm just so glad that we've all come together. And there's so many, like Ricky said, and like Cindy and Kim and Sean, there's many of you out there, and I know you're watching right now, and I know you've shared this into your, groups and to your other pages and stuff. We're just inviting people in to hear and listen, to get a feel of what this culture and community is really all about, because we have incredible products, like Cindy said. We have an incredible opportunity, like Ricky said. But more importantly, we have a culture and community where we elevate other people. We welcome people in. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. We love on you. And that's how we built the foundation here at this company. So I'm going to go to my next guest speaker. I see Mr. Chris Schweda. He is in the house now. It looks like he just got home. So Mr. Chris Schweda, I've gotten to meet this gentleman. Boy, when we talk about the master of mindset, the master of, this guy, he really can bring it. He's been an incredible friend, an incredible mentor. He's like family. We're all family here, right? We're all brothers and sisters, but I'm Mama Judy. And I love you all. And Chris, we're just a blessing that we get to hear you on Mondays with your mindset, but we also are blessed that you're a part of our family. So without further ado, unmute yourself and share why you're excited to be here at the Happy Co.
Thank you so much. And, it just goes back to like what Ricky was sharing. And we had this vision, talking with you, talking with actually most of the people that are on this call right now. We were all collaborating. And we were talking about what the perfect company would look like, what that would feel like, and what we could actually create together. And what I can share is that this vision that we had was perfect, but for quite some time, the company wasn't. I mean, we went through some challenges with the growth that we had, which was exciting because it attracted people like our president and CEO and all the people that we have here now were attracted based on the fact that when a group of people come together with a perfect vision, everything else doesn't have to be perfect for you to create something amazing. And that's exactly what has happened. We have created this amazing community and culture that I believe we will be working with for the rest of our lives, that we'll be working with this group of people. And when you have that and you have products that really make an impact on people, the sky is the limit. So what we have now is basically 3 years of a perfect vision now coming together with the perfect company. We have all the things that we've been envisioning, all the things that we wanted, all the things that what I love about what corporate has done is they've basically taken everything that we are as a community and a culture and a team and basically made the company a reflection of the leadership. And that's just so exciting because most companies, you have the company and they say, this is the way that it is. And then basically you either fit into that or you don't. Well, this is a company that was based on a bunch of people that had big dreams, a bunch of people that had big aspirations, a bunch of people that wanted to impact people. When I got started here, I just gone through 3 years of being sick and being in the worst place that I could possibly be in. And there was a group of people that believed in me when I was at my lowest point and didn't believe in myself. And that's this group of people that are actually on the Zoom right now. And because of the belief that we all had in each other, we were able to go out there and do so many amazing things. And now we've impacted more people. I believe we've helped more people in this company than I know for a fact that out of all the companies that I've worked in over the years, 20 years in the industry, we've never had this many people win in a big way. And why is that? Well, you heard Ricky talking about that new person getting started. And what it boiled down to is that we decided as a community, as a culture, we decided that we're going to create a cause and a movement around how many people can we impact to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. How many people can we help become a thousandaire? And we made a goal, and our vision was to create more thousandaires than any other company that has ever done it, that we're going to create more thousandaires. Where most companies, they want to sell the flash, they want to sell the cars, the houses, all this stuff. But what they're not selling is the fact that, yeah, you'll have a few people at the top making big money, but the average person is struggling. The average person's never going to make it. And what our community and culture is about, and the way the company is set up with our compensation plan, it's designed to have an equal balance. So the new person getting started can go out there and make an income right away. Then there's a great middle class, and then the people at the top are able to make a lot of money as well. So this is what I love about it. You hear the people at the top. The beautiful part about it is when you get started, you get to decide. And you are the top of your organization, and you can build as big of an organization as you want, and you can rise through you can basically, what I love is that you can pass up the people that get you started, because people say silly things like, oh, well, that person got in early, or that. What I'm going to share with you is the top income earners in this company haven't even gotten here yet. You could attract that person that could blow past every single one of us and go out there and create something amazing. And how many people's lives are going to be impacted through that? So I just want to thank you all as a community, and thank you all for being there for me when I was at my lowest point, and for us to be able to go out there and do this together and have the mentorship of all these amazing people. The camaraderie and the relationships is like nothing I've ever experienced. So love you guys, and I'm so happy to be on this journey. You guys owe it to yourself. If you're watching this live, you owe it to yourself to get back with the person that invited you on to check this out and say, I want to be a part of this next wave and what we're actually going to go out and create, guys. Back to you, Judy.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sway Dog. That's what I call him. Anyways, thank you for sharing your heart. That was awesome. All right. I'm going to go to Lisa Yan. Lisa is my sister from another mother. Yeah, there we go. And I have grown to love Lisa so much. We are not just friends. We're not just partners. We're family. And I just love and adore you, Lisa. So take it away. Share your happiness, girl.
Well, I love you too. And she's definitely my big sister. And as like Chris and Ricky both said on here, you guys, when I started here just over 3 years ago, first, my name's Lisa Yan. I'm from Rochester, New York. But when I started here 3.5-ish years ago, I didn't know anybody. I literally knew the people that I brought in, and now I can literally pick up the phone and call anyone on the screen for just a girl talk, for, hey, Brian, I need help, or hey, Chris, or hey, Ricky, I need a call. Like, I can call any of them, and that's just been amazing. I was that girl. I've been in network marketing for 22-ish years on and off. Started with the help your friend earn her trip to wherever she was going with candles. Then it was like a couple years later, I got into the jewelry thing and earned some really great paychecks and some amazing free vacations. And then I was introduced to this side of network marketing, more of the relationship building, probably about almost 8 years ago now. Right after my father passed away, I was looking for something that was more structured, something that had more residual. And my girlfriend shared with me, what if, you could, will your business? And I said, okay, I'm listening. And she just was hitting everything on all cylinders. And that company led me to another company, which then led me here to meet all of you. And my goal, my career was a hairstylist. I was behind the chair for 25 years. And I knew that I wanted to retire by the time I was 45, because I had seen other women in the industry who were much older than me complaining about this pain, that pain, this surgery, that surgery. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like my body was just getting to that point of the aches and pains and, my neck, my back, and all the other things. And so, I said I wanted to retire by the time I was 45, and I was able to do that 3 years ago, just within 6 months of being here. And I literally was just coachable. I latched on to Judy. A friend said I needed to get to know Judy and Mark, and I just latched on. And then from there, we just ran, and we haven't stopped. And I just absolutely love this community, this company. And like Chris said, over the summer, they asked us what we wanted and they listened, and here we are. And I couldn't be happier.
Awesome. Thank you, Lisa. We're so blessed that you're here and a part of this Happy Co with us. So without further ado, I'm going to go right into the next one here. I actually have a Zoom that I got to jump on after this to share some more happy with some other people. So I'm going to introduce to you Robin Grigsby. She's another sister from another mother. And I've grown to love her over the years. We've been in business together in other companies. And when we became friends, it wasn't just a friendship, it was a sisterhood. And I appreciate her mentorship, her leadership, and I just love and adore you, Robin. So take it away. Why are you excited about the Happy Co?
Thank you, Judy. Well, you're the reason why I'm here. So we'll just have to say I'm blessed to have met you in this industry for sure. So, everyone in here, like everyone says, there's so many more of us that started here, that were the founding members here. And we all just came together magically. I've been in the industry for 20 years, live in Sacramento, California, and joined this industry for products. Joined this industry because I needed to get better. I was sick. Joined this industry because I just want to get my product paid for. When I found out all you gotta do is share your story, help other people feel better, and then you get your product paid for. But what I learned through joining is you met amazing people. I was introduced to incredible information that helped change my mindset, that grew my mindset. I was introduced to phenomenal leaders and people that taught you when you can change your mindset and you can change the way you think, the world around you changes. So I became very addicted to the personal development. 20 years later, we're here, came here not because of the product, which is crazy because I got into the industry because of product, but I grew to love the business. I grew to love helping people. I knew the more I helped people, the more you help others, the more you get helped. The more you grow and help develop other people, the more you get what you want in life. And so it's a very selfless business. And I love people. Being a stylist myself, working around people all the time, helping them feel better on the outside, this empowered me to help my clientele feel better on the inside too. So it just went hand in hand. And so when I joined here, it wasn't because of product. I joined here because I met Mark and Judy from a previous business. And I was in a place that I was not liking the industry. I was losing hope for the industry. And I prayed about it. And when we launched here was, I joined Mark and Judy and the vision. I actually purchased a pack to get, a bunch of stuff that came in it, but it was by shares for the company because we wanted to produce happiness in the world. That was the vision and the mission, is produce happiness. And I knew from being in the industry long enough, there was a lot of flawed leaders. There was a lot of flawed CEOs. There was a lot of flawed business company, you know, just flaw. I was not about being a part of that. And so I joined them because they said, let's do this. This is great. And so people join people. And then I met Ricky in the previous company, and we were sidelined. And it was like, he shared his frustration, you know, Kim and Sean, frustration. We're all sidelined, frustration. And we all realized that this is a place that we can come together, create a community, you know, share a vision, a dream of how we can lock arms with each other and be that army of people who are going to help walk this path, you know, help create a path for others and fight all the ugliness that is in the world. I mean, entrepreneurship is not easy. There's challenges to it, but when you know that you're walking in a field of minds and you're walking with people that have gone through it before you, it's a lot easier to follow them through that field of minds, knowing they're going to help you avoid those bombs and those explosions and the troubles. Yes, a startup company. We came here as a startup company. It was very, you know, demanding. It taught us all to be better leaders. It taught us all to grow, to be stronger, because we didn't have no idea what was ahead of us. Like, we just knew if we kept the path, walked the journey, grew ourselves through the challenges, that we're just something great's going to come from this. And it has. Like Chris said, you know, we've been able to attract some incredible leaders here and visionaries and people who really seen what we were doing and wanted to contribute and be a part of that and grow something greater. You know, Chris and Ricky have been pillars to also, you know, my team as well, along with Judy and Mark. And together we created such a strength of, you know, they all have strength. We all have strengths, right? But we all have weaknesses too. So with our strengths, we came together and we support each other's weaknesses, and we just love on our people wherever they're at. I'm going to go back really quick and say product. Yes, I love our products. We had, I mean, I knew that I was joining a company of happiness, and then all of a sudden we had products that were delivering happiness. I mean, I didn't even know that until I got my package. My package came. I learned about what we had. It was helping the body produce the happy hormones. I mean, was like God led, you know, to feel happy when you drink a product within 15 minutes and you feel better, you have energy, you're releasing all these great hormones that are just like helping you go, wow, what can I do with this day? That's like the trigger to start anybody on a better path. And so what we have now, what we have coming, like the shake, I know some of you that hopped on today want to know. I know we've already been piquing interest out there. I know we've been putting out there what is coming, but you don't know what's in the shake. You don't know what's all going to deliver completely yet, but you know, like, this product is incredible. Like, everything that's in it is incredible for the price point. And then we just delivered our defense drops, who right now, with the way that our immune system is, like, America is known to be one of the sickest countries, right? We don't take care of our health. No wonder some of us are really struggling through some crazy stuff when it comes to viruses and stuff like that. But we just delivered now a product that helps that, like zinc and D and vitamin C and the things that in something liquid that I hate taking pills. I mean, if I have to choose, I'm going to take liquid over pills. So I was so happy to find that out. And it tastes like a lemon drop. So delicious. So just those are the newest things, but I'm so happy to see and know what's coming. Like, we have little peak interest of what we're heading towards and where we're going. And we have the right foundation, like we have the right people to take us there. And I couldn't feel more secure and who those people are. And just recently meeting Fai Chan, incredible, like, soul, like, the guy's retired. He just coming back to help people have happiness. And to find out that his vision from the beginning was with us, didn't know this, but he was the one that wanted to create health, wealth, and happiness. And that was his slogan, health, wealth, and happiness. To find that out and to know he has a company called HWH already, health, wealth, and happiness, I'm like, wow, this was part of the whole thing in the beginning. Like, this man is going to take us to next levels, you know, and we have all the support with the leadership and I mean, it's just I'm so excited to be here. And I'm, you know, great things come through adversities. And if we think that in life we're not going to have that, we're just fooling ourselves. Life can be a fun journey, but it does come with challenges. But those challenges are there to develop us. And boy, are we developed leaders. And I will tell you that one thing, like to join people who are developed, join people who have been through it, that can, when you come across a bump and you can reach up and talk to someone, ask them how to get through it. Like that's the best part about building a dream together with this vision, is knowing you're doing it with a bunch of people that are doing it with you, that are maybe ahead in the journey, that can help you through a challenge. And my big vision is when as we're growing this is, I just keep visualizing we're all going to be on a beach somewhere with our glasses of wine or our little whatever virgin strawberry, whatever we had, and just clicking glasses and be like, yes, this is where we're at. We did it. So that's just what I wanted to share, guys.
Oh my gosh, Robin, I'm like picturing that we're all on the beaches of Hawaii or wherever, some elegant island, sipping on our Mai Tais or whatever drink it is. I can really see that happening. I can see us all coming together, kind of like the fireside chat here. I know all of you aren't here with us in this Zoom, but I know you're here with us in heart. I know you're here with us in soul, and we're all going to be together. We're all going to be able to click those glasses like Robin said. And I love what you said, Robin, about Phi Chan and the people who have come here, who we have attracted here, because we have an incredible company. We have a very special thing that we share here, and that's love. Also, I just want to add Bo Short. If you get a chance, look him up. He's come over here and he said it's because it's the right thing. It's the right place with the right people. And so we're attracting those incredible people to come here. And so you guys, open up your hearts, take a look, see what it is that we're sharing. It's truly just happiness. It's this company and this culture and community where we all just really love on one another. And I've been in this industry, Mark and I have been for 30 years. We've been with many different companies, and there was always something missing for us. And what it was that culture and that community. To be able to have a huge family where we can actually say, this is our final home. I know this is my final home. And I know everybody on the screen and everyone listening here, you may be a customer. You may be wanting to take a further look, and definitely get back with the person who invited you here, share to listen so that they can share their story with you of, why they're here and why the vision, why the mission is so big here for all of us. And so I'm going to introduce our last speaker here. I got to know this gentleman. He's definitely an incredible human being. He's got a lot of passion. He's a mentor. He's a really good friend. We've gotten to talk many long hours on the phone. We laugh together, and I just appreciate his leadership here. And Brian, why don't you go ahead and share with everyone here why the Happy Co is such a special place.
Well, Judy, it's so incredibly humbling to be on this Zoom with all these amazing individuals, and listening to everyone. It's all about community. As I was listening to everyone share from the depths of their hearts and share their stories, I was saying to myself, without this opportunity, we wouldn't all be connected. And when I came to this industry 30 years ago, I was in my own little bubble. When I say my own little bubble was my traditional business. And I interacted with the same people every day of my life. And I met someone and they shared with me that there was a better way. And it was actually frightening. It was frightening that if I wanted a change in my life, I had to do something different. It was frightening that if I wanted a change in my life, I had to break out of that bubble that I was in every day of my life. And I took the chance. I met someone that said, for you to have more, you have to become more. For you to do more, you have to serve more people. And I really took that information to heart. And this industry has changed my life because of the relationships. And what attracted me to this company is the community. Because it doesn't matter if you have 1,000 customers or if you have one customer. You're still loved, accepted, and respected. And I believe that's what everyone wants. They want to be loved, they want to be appreciated, and they want to be respected. And that's what this company and our community offers. And I was thinking about tomorrow's day one. Think about that. I said, tomorrow is day one. And everyone wants to be a part of day one. And any opportunity I've been associated with, people would always say, I wish I could have gotten involved when you got involved day one. Am I right? Isn't that what everyone says, right? So it's so incredible that everyone that's listening in on this Zoom and on Facebook, you're a part of day one. You're a part of a launch of a company, of a new brand with incredible products, with incredible leadership, with incredibly leading, humble individuals. And when I say leading, it's not us. It's everyone that's a part of our company. We're all leaders. And I would just like to share with everyone, you're in the right place at the right time. But here's what happened for me many years ago. Day one, I went on a 90-day run. I put on blinders. I took advantage of the timing of day one, and it changed my life. So whether it's a few $100s, whether it's changing your health, whether it's changing someone else's health, take advantage of the opportunity and timing that's been presented to you. And whatever your why is, my why was to be more present. Because when you're working 7 days a week running a business, you're not present. You're there physically, but you're not there mentally. And I wasn't there mentally with my family, with my mom, and with people that I said that I loved and cared about. And so I just like to encourage everyone to go after your dreams. And I hope it's not about money. I mean, money makes you more of what you already are. If you're a jerk, you're just a rich jerk. Okay? Okay? So I hope it's more than money. And so I'm just privileged and humbled to be here. Judy, you and Mark are amazing. You know, I mean, it's just so wonderful getting to know you. We speak for hours. I mean, yesterday, you're like, are you and Mark married? I mean, it's just so humbling and great to be affiliated and associated with like-minded individuals that are growing and that are going places and that are serving other people in the world. So I'm excited. Tomorrow again is day one, and I appreciate you allowing me to share and love in each and every one of you that are out there listening on this Facebook Live. It takes all of us. It takes a village, and we're all a village. So I appreciate everyone for allowing me to share.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Brian. That was phenomenal. Yes, it's day one. Tomorrow is day one. And I am so humbled. I really appreciate everybody that got to share their hearts here tonight. But before I leave, you know, I get to wake up every day and I get to, you know, wake up with purpose. But I don't do it alone. As you can see, there's an empty seat sitting right here. This is Mark. Isn't he awesome? Doesn't he look just amazing to you guys? He's over here laughing. So, you know what? I get to do this business with Sparky here, you know? He doesn't like Facebook. He doesn't even know how to work Facebook.
But anyhow, I did a live tonight.
Good today. So I get to wake up every day, you know, and share my days with Mark. You know, each and every one of you, we just want you to know how much we appreciate you, how much we love you. And we are so glad that you're a part of our family and that you allowed us to be a part of your family. And as we grow into the future and we accept and welcome more people into the family, can you imagine what this is going to look like in 5 years? Can you imagine how many people we're going to get to celebrate that they've joined us in this mission to share happiness? Why? Because everybody deserves to be happy. So I'm going to let Sparky here close it out.
Okay. You know, I walked about 5 miles. I'm like Chris. Chris turned his camera off, so I can get you dizzy when I'm talking because I really love to walk while I'm talking. And but gosh, you know, a company is its people at its core. It's not a product. It is the people. Period. And the living proof is here. It's true. You know, think about it. 1,000 companies start up, and only 5% of them, only 50 of them are there at the beginning of the second year. And the truth is, barely a third of them make it even into the third year. I don't know how many make it into the fourth, but it's hardly any. Like maybe a couple of them that actually get to that point. And what gets them to that point, and every company to that point, is the people. And how do I know that? I know that because the truth was, our coffee had been around for longer than all of us. Everybody here, we all came together back a little over 3 years ago and started sharing this with the world. It had already been here, but it was all the people here, not any one of us individually. We are all in this picture, this puzzle that's being created. I call it a picture puzzle, right? That's being created, that's evolving all the time. And it has room for everybody, right? Because it just grows bigger. And we are all a part of that. We are all a necessity in that. And there isn't anything that we all can't do together. Now, the fact is what we've done has been amazing, but we're only getting started because there's nothing that we all can't do together. We've already proven that. But we need everyone, and we need many, many more to come join our community of happiness, because the community and the people are what got us here. Remember, there wasn't a community when we all showed up, right? We were allowed. I mean, we were able to create this community of family and to lift each other up and to believe in people, because that's what all of us need. No matter who we are, we all need someone to believe in us. At the end of the day, I have an incredible family, but that last person in my life he's still here on this planet is my dad. And most of my success in life has been because I known deep down inside that I had my father's belief in anything that I ever did. You know what? We have something special. We are getting ready to take it to that next level, right? To bust out and bust through $1 billion in sales. It's not about the money, like Brian said, right? But you have an opportunity, if you're not here with us or you're just getting started with us, whether you've been here or not, to be that number one person in our company, right? Because I forget who said it. I think Chris might have said it, or maybe Brian did, or maybe it was, I don't remember. It doesn't matter. The highest paid people in this company isn't any of us ever going to be on these Zooms right now. They're probably just getting started with us. And, we have at every point along the way, this community, this family has attracted the right people to take us there. Because you know what? None of us have really been there yet individually, right? But we have a few people that have had some of that experience now that are with us and are going to take us to that place. And I just can't wait till we can all travel around together again and hang out together again in person. And I know that's coming really soon. And I'm just so flippin' excited for our future together and what we're going to do.
Wow. Okay. I know you guys are so excited. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming and joining us on this fireside chat, whether you're sitting in your living room, out at your pool, wherever you may be. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to all these incredible stories, to open up your hearts and let us in. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Kim and Sean. And thank you, Garrett and Sylvia, for sharing your hearts and just loving on people and sharing your purpose of why you're here at the Happy Co. So we love and appreciate you all. Have an incredible day. And we hope to see you become a part of our family. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
You can unmute and say good night.
Goodbye, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.